Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards that do come out in this reading. So the first card we have is the Temperance. We've got Sagittarius energy. This could be your energy, or it could be that you're dealing with another Sagittarius. We have the Six of Wands. So you have some more fire sign energy. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. And we have the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess in the reverse. With this, we have some Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer. So with the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of being able to get to know someone on a deeper level. Especially because I do feel like getting the opportunity to be able to see what's behind the initial representative of a person. Being able to have that transparency in this connection. Do you feel like there's a sense of someone being more so open and being in a space where they're really letting out something that has kind of something that they've been holding in. Do you feel like with the High Priestess in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being in a space where something is coming out as far as this person and being able to express something to you that they may have kind of taken their time when it comes to being able to reveal. Do you feel like with the High Priestess in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of being able to rely on your intuition? Because when it comes to the gut feeling or the intuition that you feel about this person, your intuition is on point, especially when it comes to this situation. So I do feel like also being able to be able to really connect to your higher self, your intuition in a situation, and even when it comes to the feelings that a person evokes or brings up when it comes to your connection. I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of really going with the flow. When it comes to the way this person feels about you or the way this person sees you, they may feel as though you're a really laid back person. You're a person who's easygoing, somebody who's quite going with the flow. And I do feel like there's the sense of also being able to feel quite calm because of your energy, and you being in your presence makes them feel the sense of being able to feel calm. I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this also feels like a very patient energy. So I do feel like this person, I do feel like they sense that you have a lot of patience with them. And I do feel like it is in a way that allows for them to feel that comfortability with you. But with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty popular energy. So I do feel like there's a sense of having and attracting a lot of attention. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this could be your energy. I also feel that could be dealing with somebody who is quite popular, somebody who is surrounded by a lot of people. But I do feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, you have their attention. You're the one holding their attention. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of a desire to be able to have and be able to experience success within this connection. There is a sense of actually having a vision and wanting to be able to have this connection, be able to see through this connection to that point of success. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this is a successful energy, and this connection is also one that has a lot of potential to be a successful one. I do feel like with this Six of Wands, this also feels like an energy of being able to be in the public eye or being in a space of visibility. I feel like there's a sense of also wanting to be able to go public with you or with your connection when it comes to being able to have other people also integrated into your connection. I do feel like with this Two of Wands showing up over here, this feels like making future plans or having future plans in mind. When it comes to the person you are dealing with, this person, I do feel like is somebody who thinks about the future. They may think about the future a lot more than what they let you in on, but this person has definitely thought about the future of this connection and has made plans. I do feel like with the Two of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty exciting energy. This person is excited about you as well as they're excited about the future of this connection. There may be some travel on the horizon within this connection as well. And I do feel like also making plans to be able to take a trip in this connection and being quite excited about being able to act upon those plans. But this person has been making plans. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We've got the Lovers. We have some Gemini energy with this. You could be dealing with a Gemini. And we've got the Knight of Swords. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups showing up over here does feel like an energy of being able to have a connection that feels like there are feelings there. Do you feel like it's also one that actually impacts the person to feel a lot of butterflies? It feels like an energy of being in a space where there's a sense of having a lot of those feelings kind of coming up to the surface, feeling like there's a lot of strong emotions or feelings, especially the sense of infatuation within a situation. I do feel like with this Page of Cups, this also feels like an energy of being in a space where you do feel like someone wanting to be able to get your attention and you having someone's attention. But I feel this person kind of wanting to be able to pull out the more romantic side of actions when it comes to the way in which they are, when it comes to the actions they want to be able to act upon in this connection with you. But this Page of Cups, this does feel like an energy of, you could be dealing with somebody younger, or you may be someone younger, but this does feel like an energy of someone being in a space where it's like they want to show you, they want to impress you. I do feel like with this Lovers card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of recognizing this connection as one that's deep, one that is a sense of being in connection with the ideal partner, with a perfect match. With the Lovers card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of dealing with someone who is your other half. I do feel like this person views you in this way. I do feel like they also view your connection as being a very strong one and one that is very deep. And I do feel like that's because of the way it's impacting them, the way they're experiencing it. But I do feel like with the Lovers card, when it comes to the recognition of that connection between the two of you, that it is mutual and you most likely feel it too within this connection. The Lovers card showing up over here, this also feels like a pretty passionate energy. So I feel that with the Temperance card, this feels like a pretty relaxed, easygoing kind of energy where there is a sense of being able to experience feeling safe enough to be able to go with the flow in this connection with this person. But I also feel like there's a lot of passion also in this connection. I do feel like with the Knight of Swords showing up over here, it feels like an energy of somebody wants to be able to kind of move things forward and take things forward as far as this connection is progress forward quickly. I do feel like with this Knight of Swords, it feels like also a sense of certainty in this connection that you have. And when it comes to the person who's kind of in connection with you, or someone who's kind of wanting to be able to make a move in this connection with you, they are wanting to be able to make a move towards you, wanting to be able to actually be able to progress things forward. And I do feel like they're quite determined. But the Knight of Swords, this also feels like there could actually be some communication around being able to make things official. I do feel like with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, this feels like an energy of a desire to be able to make this connection a priority in a way where you feel seen. And I do feel like also that there could actually be a very busy energy to this person's life. There may be someone who's quite busy and has a lot of responsibility or just has a lot on their plate. But this does feel like an energy of someone going out of their way to ensure that they prioritize you and this connection in a way that doesn't allow for any feelings of neglect to happen. There could actually be a sense that this connection happens at a time that is unexpected, or it could even feel a little bit inconvenienced given the hectic schedule. But I do feel like there is a sense of actually recognizing this connection and wanting to be able to make sure this connection is one that doesn't slip away from this person in spite of everything else that's going on. I do feel like this person has plans for this connection for you, and I do feel like they also want to be able to hold that up when it comes to those plans. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We've got the Heartfelt Conversations. We have romantic feelings. We have passion. So we have the heart-to-heart conversations. I do feel like within this connection, there's a lot of chemistry. I also feel like there are a lot of conversations between the two of you that feel like they flow. This does feel like having good communication within this connection. I also feel that there's a sense of having that sense of strong chemistry that's felt, especially in your interactions and your communications with each other. And do you feel like there's a sense of being able to hear from someone, especially when it comes to being able to hear from them from a space where they're sharing something deep with you? Do you feel like being open? And do you feel like there's a sense of being able to feel comfortable enough to be able to express and be open with you? With the High Priestess in the reverse, this feels like an energy of someone kind of being open and letting you in. And I do feel like there's a sense of being able to have somebody want to reach out in order to be able to communicate something. I do feel like it's something quite important when it comes to the way it affects this person. And do you feel like there are strong romantic feelings? I get this card pertaining to the Page of Cups. This does feel like an energy of having feelings, and I do feel like it's romantic feelings between the two of you. I do feel like also being in a space where there's a desire to be able to actually explore connection further, be able to have something go past just the initial interaction between the two of you, which may actually be a pretty strong spark when it comes to that initial attraction between the two of you. But there's a desire to be able to kind of push the needle forward and be able to further explore this connection and those romantic feelings and taking that seriously. There's passion in this connection between the two of you, and I get this pertaining to the Lovers card. This does also feel like an energy of really experiencing enjoyment in each other's presence and feeling the sense of this connection being one that is also bringing about happiness. I do feel like when it comes to the feelings that it brings up for the both of you within this connection. With the Temperance card up over here, this does feel like a divine union. And I do feel like there is a sense of this person recognizing this connection as being one that is more than just a initial encounter with someone, and being able to truly recognize this connection as in a very deep way with the Lovers card as well. I do feel like there is a sense of wanting to be able to kind of either make the connection exclusive or be able to kind of bring it out there as far as being able to go public with this connection. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.